Welcome to Spiritual Calisthenics. Christ is in our midst. Today, on Thursday, September 28th, we commemorate Saint Chariton the Confessor, our righteous father, Alkeisonus, the Metropolitan of Nicopolis, old Epirus, Saint Baruch the Prophet, Saint Neophytos and Auxentios, the Martyrs of Cyprus, as well as Saint Auxentios, the Martyr Prince of the Czechs. Regarding Saint Chariton the Confessor, Saint Chariton was born in the city of Iconium during the reign of Aurelian, about the year 274. He was arrested, tortured, and condemned to death because of his Christian faith, but finally set free by imperial edict. He came to Palestine, where he took up the ascetic life. He also brought many Jews and pagans to the faith. Having dwelt in the desert of Judea for many years and established several monasteries throughout the region, he reposed in peace. With the rivers of your tears you have made the barren desert fertile. Through sighs of sorrow from deep within you, your labors have borne fruit 100-fold. By your miracles you have become a light shining upon the world. O Chariton, our Holy Father, pray to Christ our God to save our souls. Delighting in absence, O godly-minded one, and reigning in the desires of thy flesh, thou wast seen to be increasing in faith, and thou didst blossom forth like the tree of life in the midst of Eden, while blessed and most sacred Chariton. Regarding Baruch the Prophet Baruch was the son of Nereus and the disciple of the prophet Jeremiah. The extant prophetical book that he wrote is divided into 5 chapters. It was composed in the 5th year of the Babylonian captivity of the Jews during the year of Zedekias, which is 583 BC. The prophetic lection that is read on the eve of the feast of Christ's Nativity, which bears Jeremiah's name, is taken from the prophecy of Baruch. His name means blessed. Thou didst foretell the Lord's divine incarnation, when thou didst cry out to the whole world, O prophet, "This is our God, there shall be none compared to him. He was seen upon the earth, being born of a virgin. He has shone upon our souls the divine light of knowledge, and he doth grant salvation to all who sing thy praise, O divinely inspired Baruch." From St. Paul's second letter to the Corinthians. Brethren, it is the God who said, "Let light shine out of darkness," who has shown in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Christ. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, to show that the transcendent power belongs to God and not to us. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed, always carrying in the body the death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be manifested in our bodies. For while we live, we are always being given up to death for Jesus' sake, so that the life of Jesus may be manifested in our mortal flesh. So death is at work in us, but life in you. Since we have the same spirit of faith as he who wrote, "I believed, and so I spoke," we too believe, and so we speak, knowing that he who raised the Lord Jesus will raise us also with Jesus, and bring us with you into his presence. For it is all for your sake, so that his grace extends to more and more people, and may increase in thanksgiving to the glory of God. From the Gospel according to St. Luke. At that time Jesus stood on a level place, with a great crowd of his disciples and a great multitude of people from all Judea and Jerusalem and the seacoast of Tyre and Sidon, who came to hear him and to be healed of all their diseases. And those who were troubled with unclean spirits were cured, and all the crowd sought to touch him, for power came forth from him and healed them all. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, "Blessed are you poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you that hunger now, for you shall be satisfied. Blessed are you that weep now, for you shall laugh. Blessed are you when men hate you, and when they exclude you, and revile you, and cast out your name as evil on account of the Son of Man. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven." So from both the Epistle and from the Gospel, we see that the Confessor, in this case Saint Chariton, those that suffer for Christ, they will rejoice, that their sorrow will turn to joy, because Christ turns all of that sorrow into joy, because the reward that is waiting for us is resplendent. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Spiritual Calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.